Hey everyone, Griffin here, and welcome to Eco. Some people call it Ico. I don't know, I called it Ico for a while, but then I looked up the actual pronunciation. I found out about this game. Wait, what's going on? I found out about this game because I kept hearing about Shadow of the Colossus, and then I saw the trilogy, or not the trilogy, the disc for both of them at GameStop, and really wanted to get it and see what it was like. Um, at first, when I played this game, I didn't really understand it, and I didn't enjoy it very much until after I had finished it, and then I came to appreciate it. It's one of those things where you have to appreciate the game as an art form rather than as a game, if that makes sense. It's weird, you'll see what I mean. So, welcome to Eco, sorry. One thing I want to get off the bat, the jump button is triangle, so I'm going to switch that to X real quick. Okay, and we're back. This game is very interesting. As you can see, it's very minimalistic. It's just me, alone. There's really no sound or music, aside from just some sound effects. But the interesting thing about it is, you can really just see how alone we are, and the expanse of the castle, and just, I don't know, it just gives me this weird feeling that is wonderful. And I've only gotten that when I've watched movies like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, stuff by Ghibli, I mean. And I don't know, this game really feels similar to those kind of movies, and I really enjoy it now. I didn't when I first played it just because I was looking for something different than that kind of game, but now I really do, and I hope you will too. So I think I'm going to pull this. I don't really know how. Can I? There we go. Alright, and we're going to go down the long way. This game is interesting because you can't die. And there's not really any combat. It's mainly just platforming. But, I don't know. It really has this effect on you that I haven't gotten many other places. You'll see. I don't mean to keep blabbering on about that, but you will. Hopefully. Can I jump off? I think he jumps off the opposite way. There we go. Can I go out? Aha! I didn't die. So, in here we have a ladder. If you look up, that's another cool thing, the camera. The camera is not centered around you. So, I can look all the way up and just see that wonderful perspective. How big everything is in comparison to me. And I really enjoy that. Being as I have played this game already and there is a save file on my PlayStation, a few things are going to be different than when you first play the game. For starters, there's a hidden weapon in here. The first time you play it, it is a mace. The second time, it's a lightsaber. That's pretty interesting. And another thing that might happen, I'm not sure, is that Yorda, the little girl up here that we're going to be getting in just a second, Yorda, you'll be able to understand what she's saying, I think. The first time I played, it was just symbols and hieroglyphs, and I had no clue what she was talking about. But hopefully this time we'll be able to see. And also the ending scene, I think, is different as well. I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus yet. I'm very interested to see what that's like. But this game is really cool. It's a little game, and I haven't really seen it anywhere before, but it really is special. I don't know how many of y'all have heard about it or seen it before. I certainly hadn't. And if you notice, like I said before, there isn't any music. And it's really interesting to be able to hear these kind of sounds and the birds, the waves, the wind. So it doesn't look like I can go that way. Not sure if I can grab these ledges either. You know, another game that I felt this way about, I do have to say, Have any of y'all played Okami? That was a PlayStation 2 game, and probably one of the best games I've ever played. Absolutely. I have to say, that might even be my favorite game. And I played a lot, although I still have a lot to play. But I have played a lot. Unfortunately, probably not going to be doing a playthrough of that, just because, well, I don't really like downloadable games, and that's the only way it came out on PlayStation 3, is through the PlayStation Network. So I think I can go up in here and cross that gap. Alright, here's a lever. There we go. Sometimes the controls are a little wonky when it comes to the action button, but we can fight our way through. Alright, now begins the long trek back down to help Yorda. I have mixed feelings about Yorda. She certainly gets herself into trouble, but she's this very, very interesting and quiet girl who, I don't know, she has all this special power about her, but I don't know, it's weird because she only shows it sometimes. It's funny because you're protecting her and escorting her along the way, but yet she's more powerful than you. So the story behind this, kind of why I'm here, this is Eco. He's got horns, and apparently that was a bad luck charm for the village that he lived in, so they sent him away, and all those little Easter Island looking heads that people are kept in, that's for all the boys with horns, and they turn into spirits or something that fuels the person that lives in this castle and the person that rules in this castle, who is also Yorda's mother. Hope I'm not spoiling too much. It doesn't really reveal it to you. I mean, it's not really a surprise when they do. So, hope you aren't upset about that. So here we have Yorda. Hello there. I'm wondering if Shadow of the Colossus, I've heard that this is the spiritual sequel, I think, to Shadow of the Colossus. Not made in the same release date, but it's supposed to be like the same kind of timeline. Now that's interesting, because I thought for sure that they would show what she was saying. But it doesn't seem like they are, to be honest. So this will be interesting, because I still don't know what she's gonna say. So yeah, I'm wondering if I'll get that lightsaber or if I'll get the mace. I'm not sure. So, this begins our long hand-holding mission. As you can see, it's interesting because Yorda is always bright. Even in darkness, she is. And so, it's almost weird because Eco has been represented as this evil thing, this bad omen among the villagers, so it's almost like you're the bad escorting the good. So, that's cool. What else was I gonna say? I'm not sure. So, another thing, I always have to help her. And that might get annoying for some of y'all, but I know it did for me the first time, but, I don't know. It's different. You have to wait around for your order a lot. And always hold her hand. She won't follow you. So, this is the couch. This is where you save. Well, you're supposed to. Oh, I think we have to sit down together. There we go. So, yeah, this game has some of the most enjoyable music that I've ever heard from a video game, or in general. The main theme song is very, very good. And just the sense of scale is awesome, too. You both rely on each other, which I really like.